10 amazing blue fragrances that you should definitely look into adding into your collection. Video coming right up. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. In today's video, I have 10 great blue fragrances that you should look into to add into your collection. These 10 fragrances are all divine. I'm telling you, divine. Each person of you have to have at least 5 or 6 of these fragrances to have in his collection because they're very easy to wear and they're very extremely versatile, and they have good performances as well, at the most part. Also, I have way too many options here as well that are very easy on the pocket, so they're not gonna break a bank. So I have here 3 or 4 options here at least that are $50 and less. So let's just not make this video way too long with my number 10. My number 10 is very beautiful. I'm telling you guys, this is a very blue fragrance that a lot of people love to wear, especially summertime. This one is the star of the show when it comes to summertime. And I'm talking about Versace Mano Fresh. This one is so beautiful, guys. Oh my god, I haven't worn this one in a long time, but seriously, look how much I've worn of it throughout the years. For me, for my collections, there's no way I can go through like half a bottle of a fragrance with that many options that I have. But I just love this one a lot. It was literally my favorite summer scent for the longest time. It still is one of my favorite summer scents. I have way too many, just to be honest. But this one smells great and gets compliments. Unfortunately, it doesn't last the longest, but you can just get this one for around like $40 or so. So it's not gonna break a bank. And Versace Mano Fresh, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I haven't worn it in a long time, and the fact that I just smell it right now, probably I'm just gonna make it my scent of the night just to walk my dog tonight. I need to wear you, baby. Versace Mano Fresh is my number 10. My number 9 on my list is a John Varvatos, and I'm talking about Artisan Teal XX. This is a beautiful one, guys. Gets a lot of compliments, and it reminds me a lot of why the Eau de Parfum version. This one is a little bit sweeter, a little bit saltier as well. That's why it's very blue. It's more blue than the why Eau de Parfum, in my honest opinion, but at the same time it just projects and it performs very well. Imagine is salty but sweet fragrance at the same time. This is that fragrance right here. And the compliment factor and how beautiful that bottle is just incomparable to anything else. Look how beautiful that bottle is. They just spend a lot of time designing that bottle. It's just a piece of art on its own. Number 8 on my list is a dupe of Oceania by Roja Parfum at a fraction of its price. And it smells exactly the same. It's got some great performance, even better than Oceania from Roja Parfum. And I'm talking about Alexandria fragrances, Blue Oceanic. If you are looking for a very oceanic, salty, floral, woodsy, very fresh type of a scent, this is the scent for you. It's very sexy. It's a little bit maturer, so you're just gonna have to be a little older in your 30s and up to really appreciate this scent, but it smells very expensive. It is very expensive smelling. Roja Parfum, it's a very expensive brand, and Alexandria fragrances, they just nailed that clone inspiration of Oceania by Roja Parfum. Oh my god, this one is crazy good. I'm telling you guys, it is crazy good. And you don't really need to spray as much. I've worn this one a lot and you can barely even detect a dent on this bottle, and that's just only a 30 ml bottle, only like 3 or 4 sprays, and it would last you until next day. Blue Oceanic by Alexandria Fragrances, it's a good one, you should give it a try. Another great cheapie but goodie that resembles a very popular fragrance, which is Bleu de Chanel, the Eau de Parfum, is Missoni Parfum pour Homme. This one is beautiful, guys. The incense note in here, or frankincense note in here, is just amazing. It just gives it another dimensions, just like Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel, it's very blue, it's very likable scent with that frankincense in the background that just gives it a little bit oomph, and that's the same exact thing in here with Missoni Parfum pour Homme. The frankincense note is a little bit amped up in here, which gives it a little bit more character, and I appreciate that on Missoni Parfum pour Homme, and you can just get that for around like $35–40. You cannot go wrong with this one. You don't need to buy Bleu de Chanel anymore with this one right here. It just smells exactly the same. Another great blue fragrance that resembles Sauvage in a way, but a little different, which is Aqua Essentially Blue. It doesn't smell like Sauvage. It's just the ambroxan in it. It just gives it a Sauvage-like type of thing. But this one is totally a fragrance on its own at a fraction of the price of Sauvage, and the performance here is very good as well. The tonka beans gives it a little bit more sweetness. The cypriol oil gives it a little bit of a soily feel into it. And the whole combination of this whole thing, it smells great. And this one gets a lot of compliments. One of my most complimented blue cheapies that I have in my collections, and I used to wear this one to go to the gym a lot back in the day, and I've worn it a lot, seriously guys, and that's how much I've worn of it. You just don't need much of this one at all. Another great blue fragrance that resembles a lot Sauvage, and I'm talking about Dyan Blue by Versace. This one is beautiful, guys. This one is just a little bit sweeter, a little bit fruitier than Sauvage, more rounded than Sauvage. The ambroxan here is not as screechy as Sauvage, and it's very well balanced. This is my 200 ml bottle that I've been having for the longest time, and that's much I've worn of it throughout the years. This one seriously got some great performance as well, that you don't need to douse yourself into it. Even though you douse yourself into this fragrance, you're just gonna smell great nevertheless. You're not gonna choke anybody out but yourself, because you're the one who's dousing yourself at first, but nevertheless, this one will get you compliments. I'm telling you, Versace Dyan Blue, it's a great Sauvage-like, but more rounder. I've been talking about Sauvage, 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 Sauvage. Yes, you have to go to the original Sauvage, and I got you here the Eau de Toilette, because this one is the best performing one when it comes to the Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, and the Parfum version. This one is the easiest to wear, and this one is the one that projects the most. I love the Eau de Parfum as well. It's definitely rounder than this one, but this one definitely projects further than the Eau de Parfum. Dior Sauvage, if you love any of these fragrances, you'd love the original Dior Sauvage. Enough said. One of my favorite Y flankers that not getting the spotlight enough in my honest opinion, and I'm talking about Y Live. This one is a very blue, very oceanic Y fragrance. So if you love Y or EDP, you better try this one. This one smells even better, in my opinion, than the Y Eau de Parfum. This one is very salty, is very oceanic, and it gives it more of a very lively feel into it that it smells great. Y Live, it's amazing. It's one of my favorite Y flankers, like bar none. I'm telling you, just give this one a try. The next one up is a niche fragrance, but you just can't buy it. I found it last time at Costco for like $119. So nowadays it's like very affordable with designer prices, and I'm talking about Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks, Australia. This one is beautiful, guys. I have an older batch, and this batch, it like performs on my skin not bad at all. So I'm telling you, nowadays people say this is a very light fragrance, it doesn't last anything, blah blah blah, it doesn't project. But the one I have here, and I've been wearing a lot out of it throughout the years, this one performs on my skin. This one like lasts not bad for being a very fresh fragrance. It gives me my 5-6 hours or so. This one is a very herbal, citrusy fragrance, and it smells great. A lot of people say it smells like a detergent. I don't care. This one smells amazing, and it just gives it more of a very blue, very aquatic feel that I personally enjoy a lot. Pacific Rock Moss is a great one. You should give this one a try. The next one I have on my list, and the latest addition into my blue fragrance that I was shocked of how good and how cheap this fragrance is, and I'm talking about Tarathi Blue by Afnan. This one, it's a very juicy citrus cocktail with a woodsy and musky undertone. It smells a lot like Afternoon Swim by LV Louis Vuitton, but this one, first of all, it's a fraction of its price, and it performs until next day. So if you just want to get compliments, go no further. Just get yourself Tarathi Blue by Afnan. This one will do you justice. Trust me on that one. Number one I have on my list is probably my favorite blue fragrance I have in my collection for years now. And I'm talking about Acqua di Gio Profondo. I just love this one. Look how much I've worn of it so far, guys. This one is so good. So good. Imagine Aqua Digio with a little bit woodsy with a lot of ambroxan and a lot brighter. Beast mode in terms of performance as well on my skin. This one projects, this one lasts, this one gets compliments. Profundo, it's a great one. Get yourself a bottle of this one and you'll do just fine. Profundo, it's always will be my #1 blue fragrance I have in my collection. Profundo will always have a special place in my heart. I just love this one a lot, guys. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below what is your favorite blue fragrance, and do you like any suggestion that I suggested to you on this video? I'm curious. I would love to know. Again, share, like, and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace.